thunderstorms across the western South Plains and into eastern New Mexico. That activity is all slowly pushing off to the east, northeast at a very slow pace at that. Nothing for us here across the Lubbock area, but you're seeing some showers, thunderstorms go up along the frontal boundary just to the north of Plainview right now. So we take a closer look into the northwestern South Plains. As you can see, we're not dealing with too much activity, but earlier we saw here in Castro County a lone thunderstorm that dropped almost 2.5 inches of rainfall. That's all quieted down, but we're seeing more activity off to the north and to the west in New Mexico right now. It's part of some flood advisories out there, as well as some thunderstorms going up right along the outflow boundary, intersecting with the cold front here across northern Hale County and southern Swisher County as well. So don't be surprised if some of these thunderstorms drop some locally heavy rainfall and some gusty winds and lightning as well. But as we zoom into the central South Plains right now, including us here in Lubbock, we're seeing an outflow boundary push off from our west, approaching Levelland right now. That's all racing off to the east, so that's something that we will have to watch during the evening hours and see if that poses any more threat for any more additional shower and thunderstorm development. But we're seeing more activity across the southwestern South Plains right now, from Denver City over to Plains and around the Tatum area. That's all producing some rainfall and some shower and thunderstorm activity as well. Now, this current mesonet temperatures right now 89 here in Lubbock, where it has been raining in that rain-cooled air with the clouds off to the north and west. So 77 in Muleshoe and 76 currently in Dimmitt right now, still holding on to those upper 80s, even some lower 90s off into the rolling plains. We can see Spur currently at 93 degrees, 94 over there in Paducah as well. So not too much relief out there, but across the northwestern South Plains, a live look at our Bob Mills sky cam, looking off to the northwest, seeing those clouds and the blue skies out there. So some areas will see the rainfall during the overnight hours. As we look at your futurecast during the overnight, seeing the shower and thunderstorm activity push in from the west, it's not looking as impressive as it did earlier this afternoon. So those showers, thunderstorms will be on a weakening trend as they move in from the west. And will they affect us here in Lubbock? Well, forecast models aren't suggesting so. They're not even picking up on anything here in Lubbock County. Highest amounts you see across the western South Plains and off to the northwest, as expected with today's activity. And as you look off into the rolling plains near Snyder or so, we're not looking at any rainfall expected during the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. But models do suggest around 3/100 of an inch by early Wednesday morning. Higher amounts off to the north and to the northwest. So it's something that we will have to watch. These models constantly update, so that's something that we will bring to you. Now, as we take a look at your forecast for tonight, here in Lubbock, around 72 degrees, 20% chance of rain. Best chances will be west of I-27 and 87. The southeast winds over to the south 7 to 14 miles an hour. For your forecast on Tuesday, once again another hot afternoon, 93 degrees. The afternoon heating, some moisture in place, and with the frontal boundary and those outflow boundaries sitting across the region this afternoon, could spark up some more scattered showers during the afternoon and evening hours out there. South winds over to the southeast 6 to 12 miles an hour. Forecast highs across the entire South Plains for tomorrow. 93 like I showed you here in Lubbock. Cooler off to the north and northwest behind the frontal boundary, and those mid to upper 80s, even 91 expected here in Plainview. Those upper 90s, even near 100, still expected across the eastern South Plains into the rolling plains as well. So quite toasty out there, and I don't think we'll see much rain chances out there. But if you're heading out to the Cattle Barons Ball this Saturday, looking pretty good out there. Those temperatures, though, a little warm, a little toasty out there. 92 degrees around 7 o'clock, and falling into those mid to upper 80s during the evening hours. But it's looking mostly clear out there, and all things look to be a go. 7-day forecast taking us through the weekend into early next week, still holding on to those low to mid 90s. And then we see this rain chances taper off by Thursday or so, and then looking to dry out. Seeing lots of sunshine in store for your Saturday and Sunday, just in time for the Cattle Barons Ball. And then models are suggesting by earlier next week we could see a ridge redevelop across the area and bring us some very, very hot temperatures, probably some of the hottest temperatures we've seen all summer season, and then dealing with those overnight lows in those low to mid 70s.